do people profit off real estate and progress to the next stage? When people calculate net profits from real estate, after deducting interest, commission, and stamp duties, many people may feel it's not that lucrative. And you're right, on paper, it can look that way. But if that's true, then how do so many Singaporeans still manage to progress from a BTO to a 2-bedder to a 3-bedder and eventually to a 4-bedder? Yet interestingly, those who get very nitty-gritty about the numbers often remain stuck at their first or second home. So what truly drives progression? That's where my 4Ps concept comes in. The first P is promotion. Over time, we will experience income growth through career progression or change of job. The second P is your principal savings. The monthly mortgage works like a forced saving. It is split into principal and interest. Over time, the loan reduces. This builds up your equity. Third one is your personal savings. Based on your income, there will be funds that you could set aside every month. So naturally, this accumulates significantly as time passes while you're waiting for your SSD or MOP. And the last P is property appreciation. This is like a bonus. Every models appreciation forms a part of your next down payment. When you combine the 4 Ps, they naturally form the capital needed to upgrade. Sadly, the reality is, time will never turn back for us to buy 800 per square foot again. The window is already gone. The only way forward is to grow with the market. Let me show you how the 4 Ps came together to help one of my clients. A real life example. In 2020, I met a guy. He's earning about $10,000 monthly. I would say it's quite a comfortable amount, but not that extravagant. He could have stayed stagnant, but instead, he chose to be prudent and build his capital. He bought a 2-bedder unit in Queenstown at $1.2 million, the best he could afford at that point. Fast forward to 2024, he sold it gaining $250,000 in capital appreciation. Then, he proceeded on to upgrade to a $2.2 million OCR mass market property. Here's how the 4 Ps work together. Promotion, his income grew to $14,000, increasing his loan eligibility. Principal savings, the monthly repayments built up his equity. Property appreciation, selling at $1.45 million gave him $550,000 proceeds together with his initial down payment. Personal savings, based on the $2.2 million price tag, you will need to top up about $50,000 for the new down payment. It's about $1,000 plus per month over the last 4 years, which is definitely doable easily. All the 4 components came together, and suddenly, a $2.2 million home goal becomes achievable. Now ask yourself this, back in 2020, would he have been able to afford a $2.2 million property off the bat? Highly doubt so. And if he chose to remain comfortable or worse, waited and didn't start anything in 2020, would he realistically be able to afford a $2.2 million home in 2024? 4 years later, even with the salary increment and the $50,000 savings, still is very highly unlikely. That is the power of building capital. Something many people cannot see or overlook when they get too caught up with the small numbers. The bottom line is, real estate isn't just about immediate profit, it's about progression, capital growth, and future-proofing your life. When you understand and leverage the 4 Ps, you're no longer just buying a home, you're planning your next step forward. I'm Corraine, your trusted real estate advisor, helping you make every property move with confidence and clarity. Till the next episode, bye!